Welcome back everyone to another episode of Pineleaf Previews, where today we will preview the second build on the Bulwer server for Update 20. So what has changed between there and what did I miss before? We'll begin with something that I missed during the first preview episode, and that has to do with emotes. That is because the emotes that used to not have animations now have animations associated with them. So if we open up our collections panel and head over to emotes, we can see now that the various emotes now, instead of having this thing saying that there is no animation associated with it, now every single one has an icon now with it, except for nothing. And of course, with nothing, it's appropriate that there is no animation with it. So therefore, at the very beginning there, I was using the curtsy emote, which did not have an animation with it in the live build. So therefore, now we have that, and there are many others that also have been changed in that way. For example, Pat, for example, now has it. If I can find it. Oh no, that's there it is, Pat. Raising the hand pretty high up, I guess, if you're a hobbit. I guess it'll be a little bit lower if you're not playing a hobbit. So therefore, we now have emotes for all of those. Now another item related to the collections panel are pets. And now you can see that Faroth, the dog that we were featuring during the last episode, now has a proper icon and name, and we don't have these TBDs that we were seeing last time. So therefore, that's been taken care of, and we have proper icons for all of the new pets. Now, one of the ones that I noticed in particular is that there is now an entry for Build a Pony. And Build a Pony is an iconic pony within the Lord of the Rings, and it is good that we can finally get our own Build a Pony, and it is available in the 10-year anniversary event. So I'm really now waiting for the 10th year anniversary, which should be next month. And we'll have an opportunity to get Build a Pony. I hope it's not too difficult to get. We will see, and hopefully it's not going to be, well, yes, you have to catch these envelopes and get the right thing. Maybe it'll be for barter or something like that. I don't know yet, but when I do the anniversary, I will find out on that. But that's probably the item in here. Faroth and Build a Pony are probably the two in here that I'm most looking forward to. Now I should note that those that previously had the wrong icons to them now have proper icons. For example, Willem Whisker, the icon now looks like a lynx instead of like a horse. Same thing true with Willem's cub. So therefore, we now have proper icons for our pets, and we have proper animations for our emotes. Now the next item of note is that they have updated the chat tab here, where now you can have 2 rows of tabs instead of just one. And you could also add some new filters. You could create another new tab. Now yes, you could do that in the past, but you had a strict limit on how many you could put in there. There is still a limit, but we can add, I think, up to 3 new ones, I believe, before it says you've got them all. I think we've hit our limit now. So now you don't have to worry about scrolling back and forth, which is what I've always had to do in the past when you've got when you have 5, which is what I have in live, and you can go up to 8, 4 across, and I think that could help in navigating and having specific areas. And finally, a little correction from last time thanks to a viewer who noted that there are indeed some new reputation factions. Yes, the Host of the West is getting the add-on of 3 additional rep levels, and that you'll be, well, assuming that you reached Kindred, that you'll be going on from there on those. But they have added 3 new factions: Host of the West Provisions, Host of the West Weapons, and Host of the West Armor. And I believe they are associated with the resource dungeons.
Will not surrender us, Girioth.
And in here you can get various things, such as a couple other dogs, though I prefer the Bloodhound I got from the quests. And you can get things like various items here, like, ooh, a Horn Shield of the Final Gambit. But that's going to require a number of things: 40 pieces of salt and 10 provisions. And you also have to get faction with them, so therefore the first salt and provisions you get, you're going to have to spend getting your rep up probably. So yes, that's probably going to be a bit of a grind, so I'm probably not going to worry too much about that. What does this shield look like? Unfortunately, my javelin is sticking through my shield, but I guess that's a danger you always have when you're playing a warden. But yes, we do have new rep factions to worry about if you are interested in going through that grind. I might get 1 or 2 items from here, but probably not do anything serious on the matter. It depends on how much I enjoy the rep dungeons, assuming that they are tied in with that. But that's it for this preview. In summary, we managed to look at some updated animations that you will be getting for your emotes. You will also be able to get pet icons. Your pets now have proper icons if they didn't have it before, so that, for example, Wim Whisker's icon now looks like a lynx. We also have 2 rows for the tabs and 3 additional user tabs that you can define. And in a correction to last time, we do have some new rep vendors, sort of specialty groups within the Host of the West. And that's it for this preview, and until next time, this is Pineleaf Needles reminding you to skirmish responsibly.